In our previous class, we discussed the general properties of gases. The nature of gas may be different, but all the gases, they obey certain gas laws. Those gas laws are Boyle's law, Charles' law, Avogadro's law, Dalton's law of partial pressure, and Graham's law of diffusion. Now we will start these gas laws one by one. The first is the Boyle's law. The law was given by Robert Boyle on the basis of his experimental study of the variation of volume of a gas with the change of pressure at constant temperature. The laws formulated by him states that the temperature remaining constant, the volume of a given mass of a gas is inversely proportional to its pressure. Mathematically, if V is the volume of a gas at pressure P, then V is inversely proportional to pressure. Now we can rewrite as pressure into volume is equal to a constant, because when we remove a proportionality sign, a constant is to be written. It is to be noted that K here is not similar to that of equilibrium constant. In other words, if at constant temperature V1 is the volume of a gas at pressure P1, and on changing the pressure to P2, the volume changes to P2. Therefore, the above equation becomes P1 V1 is equal to P2 V2. Now, according to these mathematical equation, graphs can be drawn between pressure and volume. When the graph is drawn between pressure and volume at constant temperature, then the graph is known as isotherm, and the graph obtained is seen in the figure that it is a hyperbolic curve with negative slope. When the graph is drawn between log P and log V, it is a straight line graph with inverse slope. And when the graph is drawn between pressure and inverse of volume, the graph is a straight line graph passing through zero. And when the graph is drawn between pressure into volume and pressure, it is a straight line graph which runs parallel to base. Now, Charles' law or Gay-Lussac's law. Charles observed that at constant pressure, the volume of every gas is increased by the same amount when heated from 0 degrees centigrade to a particular temperature. Gay-Lussac found that exact increase in the volume for every degree rise of temperature on the basis both of them on the basis of their studies put forward a generalization. The generalization states that the pressure remaining constant, the volume of a given mass of a gas increases or decreases by 1 upon 273 of its volume of 0 degrees centigrade for every degree rise or a fall in temperature. Thus, if V0 is the volume of a gas at 0 degrees centigrade and Vt is the volume at T degrees centigrade, then mathematically the law may be written as Vt is equal to V0 into 273 plus T degrees centigrade upon 273. Vt is equal to V0 into temperature upon 273. This is equal to V0 upon 273 into temperature. We can write Charles' law as an equation using a proportionality constant K. V is equal to K into T, or we can state that V upon T is equal to K. Again, let's consider a sample of a gas at V1 and temperature T1 and change the volume and the temperature to V2 and T2. Since the ratio of the volume to temperature is constant, we can write V1 upon T1 is equal to V2 upon T2, which is equal to a constant. Now, drawing the graph between volume and temperature, the graph is shown in the figure. When the graph is drawn between volume and temperature, the graph is a straight line curve. Now, this graph, when drawn between volume and temperature in degrees centigrade, then you can see that the graph is a straight line graph but does not passes through the zero, but it is pass through zero, but it becomes negative and touches the base at minus 273 degrees centigrade. Thus we can say that at constant temperature, volume of the gas is directly proportional to its temperature when the pressure is kept constant. Now the other graph shown are, when the graph is drawn between P and log 1 upon V, it is a straight line graph but does not passes through 0. When the graph is drawn between PV up and pressure, it is straight line graph running parallel to the base. And when the graph is drawn between pressure and 1 upon V or density, then the graph is a straight line graph running from 0 and increasing the temperature, the graph rises at a higher level. When the graph is drawn between P and V or 1 upon D, the graph is hyperbolic curve varying with temperature T1, T2 and T3, where T1 is less than T2 and T2 is less than T3. Now we have discussed two laws, Boyle's law and Charles' law. Combining both the laws, another gas law is named, which is known as combined gas laws. Combining these two laws, the general expression or the relationship between the pressure, volume and temperature of the fixed amount of gas, combining these two, mathematically it can be written as, since volume is directly proportional to temperature, volume is inversely proportional to pressure, therefore the equation becomes PV upon T is equal to constant. Or it can be written as, under two different conditions, 1 and 2, P1 V1 upon T1 is equal to P2 V2 upon T2. So therefore today we discussed Boyle's law, Charles' law and the combined gas laws. Now in the next coming lecture we will discuss Avogadro's law and ideal gas equation. Thank you.